For over 4.5 millennia, it has stood, a colossal monument, a silent sentinel, defying time and whispering secrets to the desert winds. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. Its very presence has captivated humanity, inspiring awe, wonder, and endless speculation. But what if, after all this time, after centuries of exploration and study, this monumental wonder still held worlds within its stone heart that we had never seen?
I'm Professor Zaini Ziggurat. Today I unveil the Great Pyramid's secrets, a new era of discovery.
What if the very fabric of its construction, the profound purpose of its existence, was about to be rewritten? Not by a pickaxe or a shovel, but by an invisible force, a whisper from the cosmos itself. Prepare to journey into the unseen as we unveil the Great Pyramid's most astonishing discoveries, made possible by a new era of scientific exploration. In this documentary, we will explore the latest revelations, how cutting-edge technology has uncovered not one, but two significant, previously unknown structures deep within the pyramid, the Big Void and the North Face Corridor. The science of seeing through stone. We'll demystify cosmic ray muon tomography, the revolutionary technique that allows us to peer through millions of tons of rock without disturbing a single block. Echoes of the past redefined. How these new findings challenge and refine our understanding of ancient Egyptian engineering, moving beyond old theories and revealing a more intricate design philosophy. Unraveling the mystery of purpose, the leading theories on why these hidden spaces exist, from construction ramps and structural supports to the tantalizing possibility of undiscovered burial chambers. The pyramid's deeper meaning, the profound architectural symbolism and religious beliefs that underpinned the pyramid's construction, and how these new discoveries might deepen our appreciation for its sacred function. Modern impacts and archaeology's future. The vital role these discoveries play in boosting tourism, ensuring heritage preservation, and ushering in a new era of interdisciplinary archaeological exploration. Myths versus reality. We'll confront the pervasive conspiracy theories from alien architects to lost civilizations and present the compelling scientific evidence that firmly attributes these wonders to human ingenuity. Join us as we delve into the heart of this ancient marvel, where every new discovery reshapes our understanding of humanity's past. The quest to unlock the Great Pyramid's secrets entered a thrilling new chapter in 2015 with the launch of the ScanPyramids project. This ambitious international collaboration, uniting leading universities from France, Germany, Canada, and Japan with Egyptian experts, set out to achieve what was once unimaginable: to non-invasively scan the Old Kingdom pyramids, including those of Khufu, Khafre, the Bent, and the Red Pyramids, in search of hidden voids in structures. Their arsenal included a sophisticated suite of non-destructive technologies: infrared thermography, 3D reconstruction, and the star of the show, cosmic ray muon radiography. The first groundbreaking announcement came in November 2017, the discovery of a massive, previously unknown void, aptly named the ScanPyramids Big Void. This substantial space is located directly above the Grand Gallery, that tall, narrow corridor leading to the King's Chamber. Its cross-section is remarkably similar to the Grand Gallery itself, and its sheer length is estimated to be at least 30 meters or 98 feet, with some reports even indicating it's at least 100 feet long. Its significant dimensions led some to characterize it as plane-sized. The scientific rigor behind this discovery was exceptional. The existence of the Big Void was confirmed using 3 distinct muon detection techniques from various viewpoints, including from within the Queen's Chamber and from outside the north face of the pyramid. This multi-method verification process significantly bolstered the credibility of the finding, earning widespread commendation from physicists for its robustness. But the pyramid wasn't done revealing its secrets. More recently, in March 2023, the ScanPyramids project unveiled another significant hidden structure, a new corridor within the Great Pyramid. This gabled corridor, approximately 30 feet long and nearly 7 feet wide, is situated behind the chevron area of the north face, directly above the main entrance to the pyramid. Its precise location is between 17 and 23 meters, 56 and 75 feet, from the pyramid's ground level. The investigation of this specific area was initiated following the observation of thermal anomalies, which then prompted the deployment of muon emulsion plates in the descending corridor. While some Egyptian officials initially urged caution regarding premature public announcements, the discoveries were largely welcomed by Egyptologists and scholars worldwide, recognizing their profound significance. These findings represent the first major internal structures identified within the Great Pyramid since the 19th century, sparking renewed global interest and extensive speculation about the pyramid's remaining secrets. The success of the ScanPyramids project highlights a crucial shift in modern archaeological practice. It demonstrates how complex, large-scale discoveries are increasingly the product of highly collaborative, interdisciplinary teams leveraging a diverse array of advanced technologies. The combination of physics through muon radiography, engineering with 3D reconstruction and infrared thermography, and traditional archaeology has created a powerful synergy. This multifaceted approach, where different scientific methods cross-validate and inform one another, significantly enhances scientific rigor and strengthens public confidence in the results. This collaborative model is becoming indispensable for unlocking the most challenging archaeological mysteries, while simultaneously ensuring the preservation of invaluable historical sites. The recent discoveries in the Great Pyramid owe their existence to a remarkable scientific technique known as cosmic ray muon tomography, or muography. This method harnesses a natural phenomenon, cosmic rays. These high-energy particles, originating from deep space, constantly bombard Earth's atmosphere. Upon interaction with atmospheric atoms, they produce a cascade of secondary particles, among which are muons. Muons are fundamental particles, akin to electrons, but approximately 200 times heavier. They descend from the sky at nearly the speed of light, possessing sufficient energy to penetrate even the densest and largest structures, such as the massive limestone walls of the Great Pyramid. Muon tomography is an imaging technique that capitalizes on the distinctive behavior of these cosmic ray muons to generate 2- or 3-dimensional images of internal volumes. The fundamental principle revolves around density mapping. Muons interact differently with matter based on its density. They are more likely to be stopped, deflected, or lose energy when traversing dense materials like solid limestone. Conversely, they whiz straight through empty spaces or regions of lower density, allowing a greater number of muons to reach detectors positioned on the opposite side. By recording the number, position, and trajectory of muons after they have passed through the target object, scientists can discern variations in density within the structure. A higher count of transmitted muons in a specific direction indicates the presence of a void, while a lower count suggests solid material. This collected data is then processed to create a muogram, or muographic image, which is analogous to the tomographic imaging used in medical CT scanners, providing a detailed reconstruction of the internal structure. The application of muons for imaging large structures traces its origins back to the 1960s. American physicist Luis Walter Alvarez conducted a pioneering experiment in 1968, installing muon detectors within the Belzoni chamber of the Pyramid of Khafre. Although his team did not identify any hidden chambers in Khafre's pyramid at that time, his work undeniably established the foundational potentiality of muography as a viable investigative tool. Alvarez's experimental setup, however, was notably expensive, large, and demanded substantial electrical power, rendering it complex to install and operate in the field. More than 3 decades after Alvarez's groundbreaking efforts, significant advancements in particle detection techniques have led to a widespread adoption and, quote, flourishing of applications for muography. 12. The ScanPyramids project exemplifies this progress by employing multiple cutting-edge muon detection technologies to ensure the reliability of their findings. These include muon emulsion plates, specialized photographic films capable of recording muon paths in 3 dimensions, gaseous detectors, which offer real-time data processing, and plastic scintillators, providing another layer of verification. 4. The confirmation of the big void through 3 independent experiments utilizing these diverse detector technologies underscored the exceptional robustness of the finding. The field of muography continues to evolve rapidly. Researchers are actively planning to deploy advanced muon telescopes to comprehensively map the entire Great Pyramid of Giza, aiming to achieve a full 3D reconstruction of its interior. These sophisticated setups, such as the one proposed by Rolf Ehrlich, will incorporate 8 muon detectors housed in temperature-controlled containers, collecting data from various locations and directions around the pyramid. A full scan using such equipment is estimated to take about 2 years. Future equipment is being developed with the ambitious goal of achieving 100 times the sensitivity of previous technologies, promising true tomographic images with unprecedented detail. The success of muon scanning in the Great Pyramid signifies a fundamental change in archaeological exploration. This method allows researchers to peer inside sealed-off structures and view a corridor hidden without the need for destructive excavation. The non-invasive nature of this technology is a critical advantage, repeatedly emphasized as it preserves the integrity of historical sites. The ability to see through the stones stands in stark contrast to earlier, less successful methods, such as the drilling attempts based on microgravity anomalies that failed to locate any chambers. This shift towards non-destructive exploration represents a new standard for how humanity interacts with and studies ancient monuments. It is a crucial development for heritage preservation, enabling discoveries in contexts where traditional excavation is either impossible, undesirable, or would cause irreparable damage, thereby safeguarding invaluable historical sites for future generations. Prior to the advent of cosmic ray muon scanning, the internal architecture of the Great Pyramid of Giza was understood to comprise 3 primary chambers and an intricate network of passages. The lowest chamber, known as the subterranean chamber, was carved directly into the bedrock beneath the pyramid, but was left unfinished. Its rough, incomplete appearance continues to prompt questions about its ultimate purpose, with theories ranging from an intended burial chamber for Khufu to a hidden storage area. Above ground, approximately halfway up the pyramid's height, lies the Queen's Chamber. Despite its misleading name, it is widely considered a misnomer and was likely intended as a gift chamber for Khufu or another symbolic space, also appearing to be unfinished. The Grand Gallery, a tall, corbelled passageway, ascends dramatically towards the King's Chamber, showcasing remarkable architectural skill. Its precise function remains debated, with possibilities including structural support or a role in the construction process. The King's Chamber serves as the primary burial chamber, constructed from massive blocks of red granite sourced from Aswan, and notably contains an empty granite sarcophagus. In 1837, relieving chambers were found above the King's Chamber, traditionally believed to distribute weight. However, modern engineers like Rudolf Gantenbrink suggest they countered horizontal thrusts from the Grand Gallery. Small air shafts connect the King's and Queen's chambers to the exterior, theorized for a spirit exit or ventilation. The allure of hidden spaces has persisted. In 1986, microgravity anomalies led to drilling near the Queen's Chamber, but no void was found. This underscored the limitations of earlier non-invasive techniques. Similarly, Luis Alvarez's 1960s Muon experiment, while proving muography's feasibility, didn't find hidden chambers in Khafre's pyramid. The Big Void, 98 to 100 feet long, and North Face Corridor, 30 feet long, are significant as the first major internal structures identified since the 19th century. Unlike common random gaps or Swiss cheese irregularities noted by Egyptologist Mark Lehner, these are significantly larger, mostly empty and gabled, appearing as intentional, architecturally significant spaces. Muon Scanning's success, contrasting earlier inconclusive studies, highlights monumental leaps in archaeological technology. These large, geometrically defined voids compel re-evaluation of ancient Egyptian engineering. The pyramid's precise construction, astronomical alignment, flat base, bisected angles, suggests such voids were intentional, not accidental. This implies a more intricate internal planning, potentially for structural, symbolic, or unknown functions, shifting the view from random gaps to intentional, hidden spaces, deepening our understanding of their sophisticated design. Precise purpose of the 4,500-year sealed ScanPyramids Big Void remains unknown, fueling speculation. Kate Spence suggests it's a construction remnant, an internal ramp for maneuvering roof blocks, later left empty or loosely filled. A popular theory posits the Big Void as Khufu's secret, undisturbed burial chamber, given the King's Chamber sarcophagus was found empty. This idea predates the void's discovery. In 2004, Gilles Dormian and Jean-Yves Bird-Hurt proposed an extra chamber, citing cracks in the King's Chamber beams as evidence for an alternative burial, though their proposed location differed. Mark Lehner and Salima Ikram suggest the void serves a structural purpose, like the known relieving chambers, distributing immense weight to prevent collapse. Gabled stones above the void would corroborate this. Ikram also suggests it was an extra space for workers to manipulate blocks. For the ScanPyramids North Face Corridor, Mustafa Waziri states it most likely relieves structural strain. Conversely, Dr. Zahi Hawass believes it's protecting something, possibly the actual burial chamber of King Khufu, noting an empty area beyond it. Other theories, like Niels Bier Jorgensen's symbolic chambers, lack direct physical evidence. The debate over these voids oscillates between structural and symbolic interpretations, mirroring discussions about the King's Chamber's relieving chambers. Egyptian architecture rarely was purely utilitarian. It integrated pragmatic engineering with deep religious meaning. Future investigations must consider this dual nature, as their purpose could be a complex blend of structural necessity, ritual function, and hidden meaning. The empty sarcophagus underscores the spiritual journey beyond the physical. The Great Pyramid's construction is an awe-inspiring engineering feat with widely accepted theories based on archaeological evidence and experimental archaeology. Quarrying involved local limestone and Tura limestone for casing, while granite for internal elements came from Aswan, over 800 kilometers south. Softer stones were cut with copper, bronze tools. Harder granite required pounding with dolerite and sand abrasion. Core stones were roughly cut, filled with gypsum and rubble. Facing stones were finely dressed. Site preparation was critical. Positioning on higher ground, clearing sand, and meticulously leveling bedrock using water-filled channels. Corners were precisely aligned with cardinal directions, showcasing astronomical knowledge. Transporting millions of blocks involved dragging them on wooden sleds, with wet sand significantly reducing friction. Waterways and canals likely extended to the site, allowing stones to be floated on rafts for distribution. Tens of thousands of skilled, paid workers, not slaves, built the pyramids, coordinating immense logistical challenges. Worker graffiti in Pharaoh Khufu's work gangs provides direct evidence. The North Face Corridor and Big Void could offer new insights into construction. If the Big Void is an internal ramp, it supports that theory. If the North Face Corridor is for structural relief, it highlights ancient Egyptian engineers' load distribution understanding. These discoveries challenge and refine existing construction theories. Ancient Egyptian engineering was dynamic. Techniques evolved, as seen in the bent pyramid's transition from sloping to horizontal courses. The Great Pyramid, a culmination of this knowledge, embodies an advanced stage. New discoveries, whether structural elements or construction aids, refine this developmental trajectory. The hidden voids might be sophisticated, even experimental solutions to unprecedented structural challenges. The Great Pyramid was a royal tomb and ultimate resting place for Pharaoh Khufu, meticulously designed to ensure his safe transition to godhood in the afterlife. It was part of an extensive funerary complex, including satellite pyramids and mortuary temples. The pyramid's internal passages were deeply symbolic, reflecting the afterlife journey. Conceived as a palace for the pharaoh in the afterlife, its intricate passageways symbolized his arduous journey through the duat and ascent to the heavens. Later pyramids aligned corridors west to east, marking the sun god's journey. The relieving chamber's purpose remains debated, purely structural or managing horizontal loads. This highlights the dual interpretation where engineering solutions also carry symbolic weight, completing the pyramid's symbolism. The pyramid's existence reflects ancient Egyptian glorification of life after death. Death was a vital transition to eternal happiness. The pharaoh's successful passage ensured cosmic order, or Ma'at. Central to beliefs were Ma'at and the Osiris myth. The pharaoh, as Horus's incarnation, maintained Ma'at, mirroring Ra's daily journey. While Khufu's pyramid predates pyramid texts, its pointed shape symbolizes the Benben, the primordial mound, gleaming white in sunlight as a tribute to Ra. Its cardinal alignment further underscores its cosmic connection. The pyramid was more than a tomb. It was a monumental manifestation of core religious convictions, a national endeavor ensuring cosmic stability through the pharaoh's eternal existence. This elevates it to a sacred machine. The empty sarcophagus underscores its spiritual, not purely physical, purpose. Discoveries at sites like the Great Pyramid generate immense international publicity, vital for Egypt's tourism sector amidst economic challenges. The North Face Corridor announcement, for example, was anticipated to lend a boost to tourism. The ScanPyramids project is committed to non-invasive techniques like muography, infrared thermography, and 3D reconstruction, allowing exploration without disturbing the structures. This is paramount for preserving invaluable cultural heritage. This success is emblematic of a broader technological revolution in archaeology. Digital photogrammetry, laser scanning, and UAVs revolutionize data capture. LiDAR penetrates vegetation, revealing hidden structures. Molecular techniques like DNA analysis provide insights into past diseases, diets, and migrations. New dating techniques enhance precision. AI and machine learning analyze vast data sets, restoring texts and identifying chemical signatures, leading to breakthroughs. The integration of science continuously generates new tools, yielding more detailed information about human origins. Modern discoveries also foster public engagement, raising awareness for site preservation through interactive events and community archaeology. This creates unique learning experiences, enriching historical and cultural education, fostering cultural pride and shared responsibility. A positive feedback loop is evident. Non-invasive technologies enable discoveries without damage. These generate public interest and media attention, boosting cultural tourism and support for archaeology. This backing funds continued technological development and research. Modern technology is a catalyst for strengthening heritage management and public appreciation, ensuring sustainable knowledge pursuit. The recent Great Pyramid discoveries spark questions and reignite speculations. Let's address some. What was found inside the chambers? The Big Void and North Face Corridor are confirmed empty spaces. Muon scanning detects density differences, not contents. No artifacts, treasures, or mummies have been found. Direct physical access is needed to confirm contents. Is there a hidden tomb or treasure inside? Speculation about Khufu's hidden tomb persists, especially with the king's chamber sarcophagus found empty. However, no direct evidence supports this in the new voids. Archaeologists remain cautious. Their precise purpose is unknown. Historically, pyramids housed treasures and bodies, but most were plundered. How were the pyramids really built? Methods are understood through archaeological evidence and experimental archaeology. Consensus points to a massive, organized workforce using copper/bronze tools, sleds on wet sand, waterways for transport, and various ramp systems and levers for lifting. New voids refine these theories. Conspiracy theories of alien or Atlantean involvement lack credible scientific evidence. Could this discovery change our understanding of ancient Egypt? Yes, significantly, especially in engineering and internal architectural planning. These large, intentional voids suggest a more complex internal design, revealing new construction methods or structural ingenuity. They challenge existing theories and hint at, quote, more hidden secrets, unquote. However, they are less likely to fundamentally alter core historical narratives about society or beliefs, as the pyramid's primary function as a tomb and afterlife symbol remains consistent. Are there more hidden chambers in other pyramids? Highly probable. The ScanPyramids project aims to scan other Old Kingdom pyramids, and Khufu's success shows similar potential. Controversial claims of massive underground complexes beneath Giza exist, reportedly detected by radar, but mainstream experts are skeptical, dismissing them as major exaggeration. The technology exists, and pyramid mysteries are far from exhausted. Alien and conspiracy theories. Theories attributing pyramid construction to ancient astronauts or lost civilizations like Atlantis are pervasive, often citing precise alignment, immense stone size, and perceived anachronistic tech. They frequently reinterpret ancient artwork. However, academics widely dismiss these as pseudo-archaeological and unscientific, lacking credible peer-reviewed attention. Mainstream archaeology attributes pyramids to extraordinary ancient Egyptian ingenuity, organization, and human effort. Worker graffiti, quarry evidence, tools, and construction flaws consistently point to human involvement. Critically, many pseudo-archaeological theories, especially for non-Western monuments, are fundamentally rooted in racist presuppositions. By implying indigenous peoples couldn't build such structures, they diminish remarkable achievements. Proponents often exhibit confirmation bias. The persistence of pseudo-archaeological theories, despite overwhelming evidence, highlights a challenge in public understanding. Their proliferation on media underscores the need for archaeologists to actively address misinformation. Underlying biases also point to a societal issue where non-Western achievements are unfairly questioned. Scientific literacy and critical thinking about historical claims are vital. The recent discoveries within the Great Pyramid, the Big Void, and North Face Corridor are monumental achievements, reigniting global fascination. These revelations underscore interdisciplinary research's transformative power, where cutting-edge physics like muon tomography converges with archaeology, setting a new standard for non-invasive heritage preservation. While their precise purpose remains debated, construction aids, symbolic spaces, or undiscovered burial chambers, they offer tantalizing clues into ancient Egyptian engineering and planning, refining our understanding of pyramid construction and their intricate symbolic world. Beyond science, these discoveries boost tourism, foster public engagement, and provide a platform to address popular speculations with evidence. History is a living mystery, constantly revealing new chapters. Human ingenuity, ancient and modern, knows no bounds. By embracing science, collaboration, and critical thinking, we unlock profound stories of our past. As technology evolves, the Great Pyramid and other monuments promise more secrets. The quest to peer into these structures testifies to humanity's enduring curiosity and unwavering commitment to unraveling the past, one cosmic ray at a time.